So, I want to share some tips with you on self belief and how to train your brain to have self belief, to actually believe in yourself. Because without that, without self belief, you can't actually achieve success. Like, you're not going to actually achieve something if you don't believe that it's possible first. If you don't at least believe even a little bit that it's possible, you're not going to actually put in the work that it's going to take and the time that it's going to take to succeed. So, step one, or part one, or whatever you want to say, I'm going to keep this short, under a minute, I hope, is to start your day on a positive note and thinking about that goal that you have and convincing yourself that it's possible, right? So, starting your day with positivity. If you start your day with negative thinking and negative thoughts, there's just no way that you can actually believe something about yourself. So if you guys have followed me, you know that I've won multiple bodybuilding shows. And when I did those, the ones that I placed really well, where I took those first places home, those are ones that I had this like very real, true self-belief in myself. So like I went and wrote on my calendar like 4 months out from the show, I am the champion of whatever show that was that year. I am the champion. I won. Like, I wrote it down, and not just on that day, but I went and wrote it on that day, and then I started writing it every single day. I was writing it everywhere. I wrote all over my water bottle, like, I am the champion, I won, first place. Like, everything I did forced my brain and was training my brain to believe that I was going to succeed at that. If I didn't win, I would have been I would have shocked myself. I would have been like, what? Like, I believed it so much that it was as if it had already happened. Like, there was so much self-belief. And you know, another one, I was even telling other people. Well, I did, even both of them, I did that. But this one, I was doing it like all the time. They're like asking me about the show I'm competing in. I'm like, yeah, I'm going for three. I'm going to compete in 3 categories, and I'm going to bring 3 medals home. That is exactly what I did. But when you do that, what happens, it's not just magic, right? But it instills a confidence in you, which actually helps you to shine brighter with whatever you're doing. When you're more confident, if you're running a business, you're going to do better. When you're more confident, if you're getting on stage, you're going to perform better. When you're very confident, you're going to continue to go to the gym. Like, you're going to continue to do things because you have this self-confidence and this self-belief, right? So it actually gives, when you believe something about yourself and you train your brain to believe, like, even when you're exhausted, you're still going to show up. Even when you don't want to eat that freaking fish, you're still going to force it down if you can. You're still going to do the things it takes to succeed because you believe it. So starting your day off on a positive note and putting yourself in a positive state of mind. So no to social media first thing in the morning, because even if your subconscious is doing it, like, you are putting yourself at risk for comparison or negative thinking. And the other piece is like not like listening to the news or whatever first thing in the morning. So you have to start your day on a very positive note. So for me, I'm reading my Bible and planning out my day. And then I'm also writing these statements that are based around my goals as if they've already happened. And I'm doing that every single day. So it's telling my brain every single morning that this has already happened. And that's like convincing my brain. I'm tricking my mind and training my mind to believe that it's possible for me to achieve this goal. And so by doing that, it's helping motivate me as well. So writing out, like, if your goal is to lose 30 pounds, you're going to write out, I'm so thankful now that I've lost 30 pounds. Right? If it's a business goal, I'm so thankful now that I'm achieving however much money your goal is, or if it's a rank or whatever, like, I'm so thankful now that I am. Like, you're speaking it as if it's already happened, and you're doing that every single day. And that's instilling like this, it's training your brain to change itself to positive thinking and to actually believing that it's possible. You got this. And then the next one is creating smaller goals that are actually going to stack up and eventually help you get to that bigger goal, right? So if you have a financial goal, set a smaller one first, and then smaller one after smaller one, eventually you get there, right? But also celebrating those wins along the way, because that, when you like have 30 pounds to lose, when you celebrate the 5, that instills a little bit of confidence in you, like, okay, I did 5, like I can do this again, right? And then each time you do that, each time you celebrate that victory and that win, it's like helping you to gain more self-confidence, which is going to help you believe that it's possible. So I want to tell you a couple stories. Well, they're kind of similar stories, but I've achieved multiple bodybuilding awards. They're actually not all up there. I need a bigger shelf. I've been looking for one that will look good in my office. But anyway, what the shows that I did the best in, I always had this like true self-belief that I could do it. And what that does, like when you're doing something like that, is it gives you like this drive and this motivation, and it helps push you past places where you normally would have given up. And so it helped me to train. One of those shows I had to do, like, some days I was doing 4 hours, but 3 to 4 hours of training between lifting weights and doing the cardio that I needed to do to achieve that goal. And the food that I got to eat or didn't get to eat. But what I had to do that is have this self-belief to get me through that. So right now, whatever that goal is for you, whether it's weight loss or you're competing in a show or business or whatever that is for you, like, if you don't truly believe it yet, you're going to really struggle to succeed. So you have to start tricking your brain at first. If you don't believe it, just start tricking it to believe, okay? Because then over time, that repeated action is actually going to train your brain to believe that it is possible for you. Because if it's possible for me, then it's possible for you. Like, there's no reason, like, nobody else is above anyone else. Like, you are fully capable of succeeding and doing what you want to do. God gave you gifts and talents inside of you for a reason, to go and win, to go and succeed. He wants great things for you. So believe that with all that you have inside. And if you don't believe it yet, start telling yourself, start writing it down until you do. Do that every day and then keep doing it.